Hello everyone, with this section I would like to show how MCP Flutter works and what new tools exist and how they can be used for AI agent. On the left side, this is typical Flutter application, except that every widget has a semantic widget, and for the testing purpose, I have new session of Grok, and I would ask Grok to click on increment button, and let's see how he will does it. Hey, please find application. So the Grok will try to find any running Flutter application. Try to use Flutter MCP server, the custom one, and let's see how it does. So here it is trying to get semantic snapshot of the current screen. And it's found the increment button, the stateful counter increment button. It's here. So now the Grok should click on this button and it should increase the counter. So it will execute tab widget with arguments ref s9, as it said that it's assigned to the button. Let's see how does it's incremented, and this is example how this can example of how agent can interact with the application without predefined tools, but it's not the full functionality. As an example, I have simple change notifier here with the custom tool, which added in client side. It's not server side tool. So this is MCP Toolkit tool with the name get custom notifier state, and it will return the counter. So just a simple custom notifier. There is a change notifier counter widget, which does displaying this custom notifier and renders it here. So let me add this to widget to this screen. It should hot restart. Here it is. So now once this widget is added, since it has a client-side tool, this one, and it's called get custom notifier state, I can just ask Grok to get this state and get state of new widget by client tool, and the Grok will try to call the client-side tool, which just was added, and it should return 0. So let's see what it will do. It will try to list all tools first. So I will approve it. And let's approve again. And it found the client tool. And now it will call FMT client tool with arguments tool name get custom notifier state with no arguments because we don't need any arguments. And here is the result. It's of course 0. I can increase this, and let's try again. Thanks. And try to call this tool again. And now Grok will try to execute the same command with the same tool. This is important part. This is client-side tool, so it should return a counter with 3, of course. So what's the how it is working? The tool is not embedded in the server. The tool is actually what agent and human could provide within application. So any agent could write its own tools or use these tools to interact with application. And it works not only for macOS apps, and it works for web. It may use WebMCP protocol or just use Flutter virtual machine server. So if this could work both sides, so agent could I would ask please modify tool so could So I will try to ask Grok to find the tool, the client-side tool, and try to modify it. So instead of just blindly working with semantic tool, so semantic snapshot, it could define specific tools for specific applications, the custom aligned for your goals, aligned for your apps, which will be designed and which will work. Yes. So as you can see, it found tools and it added a new tool, increment tool, with amount and a counter, and it called increment custom notifier, and it's hot restarting, of course. It's hot restarting because the tool currently is in constructor, and because it will be added as provider here. It was called only one time, so we need to restart the whole application. So after that, let's see. So now it tries to call all available tools and then get custom notifier state and then increment custom notifier with certain amount of 5. Yes. So I don't know where it is located currently in the application. Of course, I know, but the application can be different. And since I don't know where it's located, let's see how it works. Okay, it found that okay, it found several errors, and it didn't work from the from scratch because the provider was lazy, and it was not triggered, and the tools was not registered, and therefore he disabled the lazy and it worked. However, I cannot see it, so I could ask, please scroll to the custom identifier so we could clearly see its value. Let's try to scroll. So Grok will try to scroll the application. And let's try to let's see how it will work. So it first saved the snapshot, then found where the widget is located. And also now it tries to call the screenshot capture, but anyway, it did scroll to the certain widget, and it worked. The widget has required counter. So basically, what just happened is the agent was able to add its own custom tools to call them, to modify state of the application, of running application, to find certain widget on the screen, to scroll to this screen and find it on the screen. So it's bi-directional, and if you can simply imagine